That's, yeah. The uneasy mood following Battler's ignorant rant was blown away by a very soft and light laugh. Whose laugh? Battler was surprised. He'd never heard that voice before. When he looked at George and Jessica, at Shannon and Cannon and Maria, he noticed that they had suddenly gone respectfully silent. Oh, painting. Oh!
よい。久しぶりに愉快な人間に出会えたものよ。
お前誰だ？
招かれた茶会のホストも知らぬか。よいよい。
こちらのお方は1000年を生きる黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェ様にあらせられます。
ご機嫌うるわしゅうベアトリーチェ様。
バトラ君の暴言をどうかお許しください。
こいつは頑固です。まだ自分の置かれた状況が分かってなくて。
よいよい。1000年も生きると大抵の魔女は生き飽き。そなたのような気骨ある男も時にはよい。
ベアトリーチェがお姿を現してくれるのはとても光栄なことだよ、バトラー。
Yeah, so when they first showed for the painting, I was thinking, oh, we're just gonna show the painting for Beatrice, not gonna have an actual model. But no, then they bring out the actual kind of portrait just for Beatrice, not for painting portrait.
こりゃたまげたぜ。
Portrait.
そこまでして俺に魔女が19人目が犯人だと思い込ませてえのかよ。
19 person exists.
ますますに気に入った。
19 Fantasy.
だから全然ダメだぜ。お前はマリアたちが主張する魔女ベアトリーチェの幻影というわけだ。
Ah, yes, she casts illusion magic, obviously, yes. That's why witches don't exist.
全員がその存在を信じることでようやく存在を許される。そういう虚構の存在なんだろう。だから俺にも信じさせたい。俺だけが信じないから存在できない。そうなんだろう。
魔に通じぬ凡夫の分際にしては理解力は悪くない。なるほど。どうやらそなたは生まれながらにして魔力に強い抵抗力を持つらしいね。我ら魔女の天敵はどう逆さに振るってみせようとも決して我らを信じぬ。だから魔法が及ばない。お前のその態度にも納得がいこうというものよ。
何を言ってやがるかさっぱりだぜ。わざわざお姿まで表してもらって恐縮だが、俺はお前さんの存在なんてこれっぽっちも信じやしないぜ。確かにこの2日間妙なことは何度か起こった。さっきマリアに言われた通り、俺はそれら全てにトリックの説明がつけられると思っているが、個々に具体的にはまだ挙げられてねえ。だからといって屈するわけじゃない。俺は兄貴たちとは違うぜ。説明できないから魔女の仕業だなんて論法には絶対ならねえぜ。
ますますに気に入ったぞ。お前は屈服させがいがある。お前のような男にこそ我が名を称えさせてみせたいぞ。お前のような男にこそ つま先にキスをさせてみたいものよ。
寝言言いたきゃ好きなだけ言ってろ。俺はお前なんか否定してやるぜ。全ての出来事人間とトリックで説明してやる。そこには一遍たりとも魔女も魔法も入り込む余地はね
え。よい。それでこそ千年の退屈も紛れるというものよ。ならば聞こう。お前は先ほどエヴァたちを殺すのに扉の隙間を利用すればよいと言ったな。人間とトリックでどう殺してみせるのか説明するがいい。
いきなり一番辛いところから切り込んできやがったな。ってことはこのトリックが一番の自信作ってことなんだろ。真犯人さんよ。
With a shake of her golden pipe, gentle multicolored smoke trailed out of her end. Smoke quickly obscured their surroundings. And they were suddenly in the hallway of the mansion. Oh. The door in front of him, slightly open but secured by the chain, was... That's right, it's a door to the room where Eva and Hideyoshi were killed.
便利じゃねえか。
さて、このわずかな隙間からどうして見せるのか、バトラとや
ら。多分あのアイスピックを打ち出せる射出機があるんだ。そいつを使って。
その隙間からは見えぬベッドの上のエヴァをどう狙うのか。そしてバスルームにこもり扉を閉めた秀吉をどう狙うのか。
Yeah, it's true. Hideyoshi would be more difficult. Eva, I mean, in World War One, I think you had basically periscope guns, which soldiers would use to fire from the trenches. So it could be down in the trench, have the gun up on top, and then just look through a periscope to aim. So you could have something similar to that, but you wouldn't be able to get Eva's body to land how it should. You wouldn't be able to access Hideyoshi. On the other hand, no one else can say for certain that the chain hadn't already been broken, because they weren't there to witness that, which is why they should have waited before breaking the seal, honestly. Oh well. I was wondering if it's going to be the opposite of Higurashi, where it was all about you should trust your friends and all. You know, Umineko will be you should doubt your friends always. Yes, in family.
隙間はある。何か方法があるはずなんだ。
お前に思いつかぬならわらわがやってみせてもよいぞ。
ほう、魔女様ならどうやって見せるってんだよ。お手並みを拝見してやろうじゃねえか。
バトラ、ベアトリーチェに口の利き方が存在。
よいよい、愉快な男よ。それでこそ屈服させる楽しみが増すというものよ。
そんなに俺につま先にキスをさせてえかよ。俺が降参したらな。だが見てろ、きっと俺がこのトリックを暴いて逆にてめえを俺のケツにキスさせてやるぜ。
愉快な男よ。覚えておこうぞ。その弱き魔女は力を得るために悪魔の尻にキスをする。それを超える屈服の誓いはないからな。そこまで言わせたからこそわらわはお前を屈服させてみたくなる。
Paying no mind to Battler's worthless ranting, Beatrice once again shook the golden pipe. That's right, that golden pipe was the precious magic cane.
さあさあおいでなさいな子供たち。我こそ煉獄の案内人。滞在を許せし7つの悔いを持て。
Guided by those magic words, which sounded like a command, 7 stakes gathered. They were the stakes of the 7 demons, symbolizing the deadly sins of
ベ
sinful
ルゼ
people.
ブブにアスモデウス。さあさあ罪を許しなさい。罪人の魂を解放なさい。
うわっ
Pigs of Beelzebub and Asmodeus responded to Beatrice's call. 2 stakes of the demons were sucked down through the crack of the door like billiard balls struck by a cue stick. Then several scattered noises refracted through the wall, making a sound like a woodpecker. And at the end, a pleasant sound could be heard. Okay then, that was a sound. It was a small, satisfying sound, like the one heard when someone is chopping firewood and the folding axe neatly and easily slices through the wood. It was the sound of the 2 pigs burying themselves deep into Eva's and Hideyoshi's foreheads.
ど真ん中というところよ。見てみる。
They definitely heard 2 sounds like a pair of foreheads being split open. Battler wasn't permitted to see it since he was on the other side of the door. But those 2 had died again. And this second time they lay not an inch apart from where they'd lain last time, with the exact same blood spray as before.
バカ野郎。そんなめちゃくちゃで殺せてたまるかよ。
殺せるとも。このように殺せるとも。
Suddenly, they were no longer in the hall, but seated at the tea party they had started from. Oh, blood splatter. Everyone but Battler was sitting neatly. That cannon was remaining, fresh blood dangling from his mouth. What a rude thing to do at a tea party. Satan's stake was buried deep into Cannon's chest.
カノン君くそー
Battler was the only one getting agitated. George, Jessica, Shannon, everyone else was meekly hanging their heads like students being yelled at by their teacher.
カノンはさまつな怒りにとらわれ、わらわの宴を乱そうとした。怒りにとらわれやすいのはお前の滞在よ。清め、悔いてやり直すがいい。
ベアトリーチェ様、どうかお許しください。カノ君は十分に反省したと思います。
よい。わらわは敬う者に寛大である。
ふざけるな。こんな三本芝居で俺がお前の存在を認めると思うなよ。何が1000年を生きた魔女だ。てめえのトリックなんざ1000年じゃねえ。せいぜい100年程度のミステリー界が作ったお約束の累積上にあるだけだ。魔法なんかじゃねえ。断じてねえ。事件の全ては
我が1000年を人間どもの100年で語るか。よいよい。だからこそわらわはお前を気に入る。
愚かなバトラー。
よすんだバトラ君。ベアトリーチェ様に逆らっちゃいけない。
Shannon started moaning, holding her cheek. Maybe she had a toothache. But apparently it wasn't a toothache after all. Oh! Slight redness spread across the cheek Shannon was holding. It looked like that redness was causing Shannon unbearable pain. Her fingers were pressing in against the cheek, and drops of sweat appeared all over her body.
シャロンシャロン、しっかりしっかり。どうしたってんだよ。なんなんだこりゃ、この赤いのは。
I believe the locals call it blood. It expanded rapidly, covering half of Shannon's face. Then the stupid dunce battler finally realized.
頼むバトラ君、ベアトリーチェ様を信じてくれ。五章だから。君が信じないから魔法が解けてしまう。
For the first time in his life, Battler heard that sound, like a pomegranate splitting. The red spray even landed on Battler's face. Poor Shannon's face had been split in half, and her last horrible moments in that storehouse were repeated once again.
シャロンやめろシャを恥ずかしめるな。
This time the redness spread across George's entire body. Whoa, it was like the beautiful cloud drawn by milk when it's poured into black tea. It spread out and extended across his entire body. As it did, it seemed to give George increasingly greater pain. Looking at this bizarre spectacle, Battler was petrified as he frantically fought with his pitiful, clumsy imagination. Not the nature of the strange death George and the rest were experiencing. Eventually, that redness reached for nearby Jessica as well.
やめろ兄貴が何をした。ジェシカが何をした。もうやめろ。
バトラ魔女なんかにくしけるんじゃねえぜ。否定しろ、ぶっ消してやれ。こいつは誰か一人でも否定する限り存在できない幻影なんだ。
Wasn't what I was expecting Jessica to say, because like this last part, she's kept going on about that she believes in, which so now she's suddenly changing her mind and wants him to deny her, while also being from a position that she does believe, because as long as one person denies her, she's an illusion that can't exist. It's kind of a what's it called? Kind of paradoxical in a way. As long as you believe that she exists, then you know that as long as you don't believe that she exists, that she can't exist.
大丈夫かジェシカ。兄貴。
George was no longer recognizable as a human. He looked like a pile of leftover meat after the good, delicious meat had been scraped off to be cooked. The only thing that even resembled a human was the shape of his lower jaw and ribcage. It was clear that Jessica, who was covered with a steadily strengthening redness, was approaching the same fate.
おお、バトラー。早くベアトリーチェを信じて。じゃないとみんなの魔法が解けてしまう。
マリア、お前も全身に。
わらわは魔法で全ての死者を蘇らせる。でもお前が信じない限り、それは真の力を持たない。もっともお前ほどの男がこの程度のことで屈服することはあるまい？
バトラー、私たちは身内を疑いたくなかった。現実から目をそらしたから魔女に屈してしまった。でもパトラなら。パトラなら魔女になんか屈しない。
ジェシカ、ジェシカ！
Poor Jessica met the same end. Just like George, she ended up like a butcher's leftovers. George and Jessica were now so destroyed, melted and mixed up, it was impossible to tell them apart.
バトラー、泣かないで。ベアトリーチェは死者を何度でも蘇らせてくれるよ。
Over and
だ
over?
から悲しくないよ。だから死んでも
Redness began eating into the whole of Maria's body. The foolish battler watched and screamed.
てめえは許さねえ、絶対に許さねえ。何が魔女だ、何が魔法だ。俺は全身全霊をかけてお前を否定してやるぞ。何が何でもてめえを認めるわけにはいかねえ。俺をここまで敵に回しやがった以上、絶対にてめえだけは許さねえ。許さねえ、許さねえ、絶対許さねえ。よくもこの後ろ宮バトラーを敵に回しやがった。何が何でも貴様を否定してやるぞ。どんな不可解だろうと全部人間で説明してやる。てめえをこの世から細胞のひとかけらまで残さず消し去ってやる。
So that's the end. So yeah, a couple of things, other things I want to cover. I can see 3 possibilities with it continuing. What was it? Yeah, one, they're just starting over again with like slightly different variables for the next episode. 2, they're starting over again once they're already on the island, and they don't have their memories. Or maybe Battler does, since he didn't believe. He was the one that didn't believe. And 3, starting over once they've already gotten onto the island and can't leave, but they've all got their memories up until the point that they died again. Which will just lead to a whole bunch more immediate suspicion on each other. Because like, I was killed. Everyone's just remembering their deaths. Oh, Kenichi. Yeah, also, one thing which I didn't cover. Once, the 19th person is almost, the 19th entity is almost certainly proved by the final 3 deaths because you have it's called, yeah. There's the 3 deaths here. There's 3 possibilities. 1, Maria caused it all. 2, one of the 3 killed the other 2 and then killed themselves. Which I think is quite unlikely. Or 3, there is another entity which killed the 3 of them.
よくぞ言ったぞバトラとやら。
Oh, we've got some more.
それでこそ我が1000年の退屈も紛れるというもの。さあ説明するがいい。人間とトリックとやらで説明してみせるがいい。そして人間の身の程を知るがいい。我が1000年を人間どもが気づいたとかいう100年で太刀打ちできるか試してみるがいい。それでこそお前を屈服させる楽しみが増すというものよ。さあ聞こうバトラとやら。マリアの手紙は、6人の殺し方は、シャッターは、レシートの封印は、チェーンの密室は、カノンのボイラー室は、源氏たちの客間は、夏日の自殺は、碑文の謎は、隠された黄金のありかは。さあバトラとやら、人間の力を見せてもらおうではないか。
Yeah. Actually, yeah, for the last 3, there's only 3 possibilities. 1, Maria somehow did all that. 2, one of them committed suicide after killing the other 2. Or 3, someone else did it. Question mark has been added? Is that the next episode, maybe? Don't know. In any case, though, I'll be ending it there for now. I hope you enjoyed. I'll get to that next time. I'm going to guess that we still don't have episode 2 unlocked. No. Oh, joy. Here I was thinking I was done with the episode. In case, thank you all for watching. Let me know any feedback you have, any comments, and until next time, see ya.